Well, hello, my beautiful and amazing crafters. Welcome to another video of Crafting with Shaneda. In today's video, follow along with me as I unbox this sublimation phone case from HTVRONT. So I'm so excited to be partnered with HTVRONT to unbox, review, and check out the HTVRONT phone heat press. So let's check out what's in the box. So first you're going to get your instructions where you can scan a QR code to check out the product details. You'll even be able to download the design and editing software, and you'll be able to join the community. I received a pack of heat protective gloves, some heat transfer tape, some sublimation buttons, and a few badge fixtures to go with my badge fixture plate. This badge fixture plate is a great accessory to go along with your HTVRONT phone press. This allows you to sublimate on other flat substrates, not just a blank sublimation phone case. I also received a pack of sublimation film with adhesive tape. I will be sublimating my design on this sublimation film. Unlike the sublimation paper that I'm accustomed to using, I'll be using the sublimation film for these particular designs. Now, this sublimation film has a glossy side and a matte side, and my image needs to be printed on the matte side. I'll show you a little trick that I use later on in the video. Little note, you always want to store the sublimation film in its original package when it's not in use. I also got the universal phone case fixture set compatible for my iPhone. They also have an Android version as well. And this is where I'm going to put the sublimation blank so that way I can sublimate my design right from the heat press. It comes with a manual to go over your fixture set, show you what your filler blocks are going to be, and your lens pad. This is a nice sleek design, and I love the fact that I can supplement on different versions of the iPhone with this one fixture. Now the star of the show, the heat press. I got the heat press in this beautiful lavender color. Now let's talk about setting up your phone case. So once you plug it in, you're going to see the power button is going to start flashing white. And let me just explain the machine itself. It comes with a top plate that needs to be heated and a bottom plate as well. And when setting your heat temperature, you have to heat up your top and bottom plate. It also comes with this rubber seal, and this is what allows your machine to have a vacuum seal, allowing your sublimation to have a full sublimation effect. So when it comes to heating your top and bottom plate, it's quite simple to do. So you want to start with your top button, which is going to be your temperature. You could change it to Fahrenheit or Celsius. I'm going to use Fahrenheit. And you can head over to HTVRONT's website where you can get a quick reference guide to all the different temperatures that's needed for your project. So when you first press the button, it'll turn yellow, and that's going to be for your top plate. You press that same button again, it'll turn red, and that's for your bottom plate. For the time, when that second button, when you first press it, the yellow is going to be your preheat time. And once you press it again, the red is going to be your actual press time. And the plus and minus sign allows you to change your settings up and down. So I'm going to follow the instructions to set up my iPhone 15 for its very first sublimation heat press. So following the instructions for my phone type, I'm going to need all 5 of the filler blocks. Depending on what phone you have, model that you have, you'll just follow the instructions on the back. And I'm going to need the i6 lens pad. So I went ahead and put the fixture in the machine with all the filler pads, and then I pulled out my iPhone Plus lens pad. These lens pads are easy to find because they have each model written right on top. Now you want to make sure you use gloves, of course, for this whole project because of the heat. But I also noticed when I was setting up, just the oils from my hand were getting on the blank sublimation case. So you want to make sure you have a clean cloth to wipe away any fingerprints or debris before you sublimate. And make sure you stick around for part 2 because I'm going to show you more items that you'll be able to supplement using this HTVRONT phone heat press. And HTVRONT made it so easy for you to create your design right in the Locklit software. It's so easy for you to upload a design and create your design with this model of the phone case that you want to supplement on. So here I chose my iPhone 15 Pro to supplement, and it brought up a model here on the screen. I just need to make sure that whatever I design stays between that green line around the model. So I uploaded this image I got on Creative Fabrica and I scaled it down to size. And I'm going to go ahead and print with a glossy setting. Now my personal solid glass printer, I have to play around with the settings, but I heard that the glossy settings is best for these type of design. And the great thing about this software is they even have other models for other flat sublimation templates that you want to use. And I can't wait to show you that in my next video. Alright, so we familiarized ourselves with the machine, we created a design, and now it's time to print out the design on the sublimation film. So I'm getting my sublimation machine ready because what I decided to do was just do a test page just to make sure everything was going to come out very well before I wasted any film. And I'm so glad I did because the second time around I got everything to print properly and correct, but the first time I made a mistake, I didn't mirror, things like that. So I know exactly what to do now that I'm ready to print on this film. So I watched a couple other creators show a little tip that they adhered the sublimation film to a blank piece of paper, so that way the sublimation rollers will be able to roll that glossy film. It does come with these pre-adhesives that you can add right on that glossy texture, but I'm going to place a piece of sublimation paper on top just for a smooth transition. Something about the way you walked in my direction. So taking that extra step and doing that test page really paid off. So everything looks amazing. And now I'm going to remove the film from the back of the sublimation paper. I was a little nervous. I was hoping that this residue wouldn't mess up the rubber lining on the heat press itself, and it didn't. But I think next time I would just use some painter tape. Now we are at the home stretch, and it's time to prepare my blank and press the design. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the machine and hit my settings at 275 for my top and bottom plate, 10 seconds for my preheat, and 300 for my press. While that's warming up, I have the fixture in the machine warming up as well. And I'm going to put my sublimation right on top with the glossy side down, matte side up, so it can dry for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to prepare my blank by using a piece of heat protecting tape to place the lens pad inside, and using a Microsoft cloth, I'm going to clean that blank from any fingerprints or dust. So the heat press and the fixture are nice and warm. I placed my blank right on top. It's nice and clean and ready to go. I'm going to put the sublimation film on top and adjust it just where I want it to be before I close the seal and press the R to get started. You want to have your heat protective gloves ready to go. Why? The minute that this is done and the alarm sets, you want to open that heat press and remove the film right away. It is an instant peel. Remove it while it's hot. If it cools down, it really is going to be difficult to remove from your blank. Now here comes the moment of truth. I start questioning myself. Did I do this right? Is it going to come out good? Did I mess up? And to my surprise, I was so pleasantly happy with the outcome. It looks amazing. The shine is great. I'm loving this. I let it cool down and I removed the lens pad and I put that back in a safe spot. And I just want to show you it is sublimated all around the sides, top, back. There's no soft spot or light spots. It's an even press all the way around. And I am so excited for my first time, first try, beginner friendly. If I could do it, you could do it too. And I just want to show you the film. Once it's cooled down, it's very tough and hard. And this is why you want to do that hot peel right as you lift your machine, using your gloves and being careful. Well, I'm going to have a coupon code listed in the description box below if you want to get one of these machines as well. I'm so happy to have this a part of my craft room. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned a little bit or a lot, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video of Crafting with Shaneda. Happy crafting!